On everyone. A couple seconds here. Got load right off the bat here on the miner side. Load for the longest time, having trouble. Just out of nowhere, 400% up. Is that crazy? I didn't read any news on it, but to get back to that in a minute. Just a huge run up on a Friday morning. If you weren't in it, it's a shame because it's up 400%. You got previous lows coming in at $1.28. It's at previous lows now. Crazy. JNUG. JNUG's forming a double bottom. Got crushed yesterday. Now I got a higher low forming. Let's see if we can't get something out of this. Uraniums were pumping yesterday, so I missed that because it's 2 days ago they started pumping. So looks like UEC's up again. Not much for anything else going on the miner side. Load is the big winner. It's Friday, so I don't expect to see too much going on here. EMES needs volume, but it's cracking. Coming into the 34 now. Watch for the previous high breaks. Low volume popper there. A lot of these haven't backfilled yet because I got a new system, so I'm going to give it some time here. ESV, it's like a foreign stock. A volume breakout on that one. ENPH, missed that one on the open. Previous high breaks right over the 34, very nice moves. SDPI came out of nowhere there. It's cracking 1 o'clock here. Stay above 1 on that one. Low volume poppers. Looks like silver's coming across 17 now. Gold's still below 13. This is a pain in the ass. Dollar's down, coming off the top. I got a falling star confirmed now. Falling star, falling star. 2 in a row up there on that top. But I got support all the way in, so it's a bullish retrace. It's on the upside of the 34, so it's a bullish retrace back into support. S&P, I thought it was going to fall over. It's still closing below the 8 and the 13 now, but it happened once before. Nice reversal bar. I got a wick pointing up on the weekly. That's about it. Some below resistance, above support. It's having some troubles once it falls below the 8. It's got to get back above the 8 previous highs. You got falling star on the hourlies on the S&P. So I'm looking for a turn. But we need, we're missing exhaustion moves, so. SDPI. The previous high break on the monthly looks awesome. SDPI. Just cracked dollar. Dow Jones has a huge old falling star up on the top there. Dow Jones is bearish retracing back into resistance, so far rejected. So it's a tall. It's an hourly chart, so I got 2-bar resistance or 2-bar reversal into resistance, and then that got rejected on the 60-minute chart. I got a left shoulder head forming so far. So again, just like the S&P, below resistance, above support. Yeah, nice gap support all the way in. But nice rounded top at the top here. Could be a left shoulder head, right shoulder coming back in to match the left shoulder and then fall over. It could be a nice little top forming there. And the bearish piercing pattern on NASDAQ a couple days ago. And the bounce over the 8 for a hammer, but again, this was a bullish retrace into support. Make sure support holds. Oil decided to go sideways for the week. Gold over 13 would be nice today. Silver staying above 17, nice. JNUG on a daily, over the 8, into the 8 for support, over the 13, into the 13 for support. Made a double top. It's been consolidating back into support. So it's building a base. That's about it. NAK, watch for that double top. Could be the standard cup, and then few days for the handle. Watch for a 225 break. Looks like Bitcoin fell below 17 or 7,000, which leads to the cryptos picking up slack on the cryptos. And another exhaustion high here, all the way to 8,000. Just fell short, 79.13 it says on the Bitstamp. CRR, previous high break. FPP, look at that thing, the break too. Give me a nice little flat top break on STRL. That's a weekly chart. You can see the crack across the 34 back into support, and now watch the previous high breaks. It looks healthy. Nice bullish retrace consolidation phase. Pick it up at support or buy the break. Load is down 100% from this open. Sounds crazy. We got support coming in at 40 cents if it wants to come all the way back in. I think I confused some of my searches. Looks like another uranium taking off, URG. Kind of ran without us. That's about 12 cents off the mark. JNUG hugging support. Got a little volatile on that on the right there. Got a hammer coming across, inverted hammer, 3-bar reversal. Got to hold support. Wait for it. BGLC, Persian Gold. I got lower highs. It broke into previous lows. It's right up the range. Nice hammer there, forming on the weekly chart for BTX. Nice gap and run, and you get the bullish piercing pattern there. Obsidian. I'd watch this new issue. All-time highs coming in at 132. I'd watch this one. Obsidian Energy. Watch for a previous high break and then take off. It's pretty bullish off the bottom here. I got a 2-bar reversal. Weekly charts. It's pumping from $1, so I'd wait for any kind of retracement. You know, G's putting in a nice little pennant. Hmm. Two-bar reversal forming on S&P on the weekly. VIX should be coming off the bottom there. Two-bar reversal on the Dow Jones. So it's got to confirm. Spinning top on NASDAQ. Yeah, the uranium's been going for a couple days, yeah. Thought I was all alone there, Maria. Thanks for stopping in. There must be war on the in the future here because uranium's kind of fizzled out, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's supposed to be war going on in Lebanon, I guess. You got an inch of snow already? Look at the monthly chart on the UEC. I mean, it's just a long-term trend line. If that breaks, I would watch out. Looks like a 2 o'clock break. Yeah, DNN is another one. All the uraniums woke up. IN. Well, I got to be bullish on this one. I'm just not sure where. Picking it up on support would be best. Looks like it is at support. It's got a nice little gap. I don't know if it's going to fill that gap, though. It's going to stay above support, stay above the 34. Watch for previous high breaks. Could ride up that that range there, make a double top, and then a nice little cup and handle maybe. It's coming out of oversold. It's got a nice little base. Stay above previous lows. Obviously got previous low resistance on the way up. That 13 is going to be brutal. After it breaks the 13, it could get to the 34. Stable support on the 60-minute chart. I think that's bullish. I think that red candle is deceiving, as it probably has a more positive volume than that. You can see the spike in the OBV. I'd say take previous high breaks if you miss that support by it too. It's got to take out that double top on the 5-minute. I think it'll go up. Maybe not on a Friday, but cannabis. ASM looks good off that bottom. Silver. Nice inverted hammer. And it's that Miss DNN. Looks like the miners woke up today. A few of them are looking pretty good. AKG, that's the bullish retrace on the daily. Over the 34, back into the 34 for a bullish retrace. Now the double back. That previous low resistance. Lithium. There's J-Nug. GST looks good. Just below $1. Watch for the previous high breaks right over $1. See it go into resistance to make a high over the 34, back into support, consolidated, popped across, popped into resistance, back into support. Watch for the previous high breaks. That third time across. A little cup and handle on the daily chart right over the 34. GBR. GBR is going to have a nice little previous break at 160. Looks good on that hourly chart. Previous high breaks on the intraday. Needs volume. Low volume poppers. SNSS. Bullish flag into support. I don't see much else. Friday morning. S&P's gaining momentum to the downside yesterday and out today. Looks like JNUG's going to try for 16. Hugging support as usual. Could be a bearish flag into resistance on that hourly chart. Got a double top showing into resistance. Inverted hammer there on the weekly AG. It's JNUG over the resistance back into support. Support held there. ECR. Never heard of this one. It came over the 34, stair-stepped into support. Now it's got a previous high break. Monthly's way on its lows. Watch for the previous high break on the monthly chart. Take a ride. The higher lows throughout. I'm going to break a long-term pattern there across the 34. That's perfect. Needs volume. ECR. Something to watch. I wonder what the news was on load. 5:30 a.m. Nothing. Huh. Act like a side swipe there. Damn. IAG, something to watch here. Across the resistance into support, now the double back. A high level consolidation there. This is off a different scan. I'm trying out, seeing if I can find any good picks. J-Nut for the win. Let's get across that previous break. Right across 16. Here we come. Let's do it, J-Nug. Be a nice close for the week. Back and forth, back and forth. BCH on cryptos took a punch yesterday. Let's see here. Why isn't it changing over? See the previous high breaks coming off the daily bottoms on cryptos. POT coming off these bottoms. Look at that bullish retrace. Previous high breaks coming. A lot of these are setting up nicely. Coming across that daily 34 on cryptos is the key. Nice consolidation on BCH and then the break. Coming across at 34, coming across at 34, previous breaks. These are all going to be hitting it. Quick, I'll just fan through these things. I'm all coming across at 34 on the dailies. Wonder if this one's been delisted, huh? GNT's got a falling wedge there. Some of these are backfilling. I wonder why. CGNO across the 813 inverted hammer. Watch that inverted hammer being taken out. I think that this weekend is going to be big. All the dailies are ready to break trend. Some of these, I don't know why they're not backfilling. It's weird. Some of them could be delisted. That's going to be nice. So a little flat top break coming across. Right over the 34. Coming out of oversold. Just needs some volume. OBV is still good. A lot of these little things are going to start popping. Got to be ready. I own this BLK. Never mind all my crap. I'm looking for a nice short and sweet little pop. Coming all the way from 00024 all the way down to 040325. No problem. Nice J curve. And then the pop. Wait for the pop. So I got this coming across the 8 on the weekly scenario. Could be a nice little pop back into resistance. But I'm still locked out of Poloniex because they suck. Dash coming off that bottom. We're looking for that bottom. Dash coming off that bottom finally. You can see that weekly chart is brutalized during last Bitcoin's rise. Came across the 34. I got a 2-bar reversal now. Dash. Some of these we already looked for. ETC, look at that previous high break now on the daily chart. Once the daily chart breaks, it should run for a few days. Changes trend over the 34, back into the 34. Watch, that's a nice little bullish bullish consolidation right over the 34. POT. Wish I had $1 million. XCP already took off. BCH ran last night. Cryptos are going to be heading up here shortly. Bitcoin's having some trouble. Let's see if we can get Bitcoin in here. What was that first one? Missed it. Oh my God. It's like trouble on the backfills. I'm not sure why. Could be a bearish piercing pattern, opening up, closing all the way in. Make sure we hold 50% rule on the previous candle on the weekly charts on Bitcoin. Down 4% today. Opened 7,400 yesterday. It's a pretty good drop. Anywho's, watch for those cryptos. Damn. back and forth 100% moves on load. I haven't seen that in a long time. JNUC still trying to get over 16. What a POS. Breaking support right there on the 3-minute. GSV right across the 34. Two-bar reversal on the monthly. Pretty much it. Uranium's the hit of the day. UEC, DNN, all of them just turned a corner there. Lithium's still pumping this thing out here. Guess I'm going to call it a day. No one's interested. Thanks, Maria, for keeping me company. Looks like the miners are making a turn here on the Friday morning. So let's see how we close. Nice PCG. Look at that nice little U curve there, or J curve. Pop. Looks like we're going to get some moves. Oil's consolidating. The buying on the drugs has eased up a little bit. I think that opium scare has got everyone on edge here. There's a few of them running. Well, I'm going to call it a day. Ain't much to see here. Watching the dollar to turn back into support now. It didn't reach its natural point of return at 96. I got a double top put in on the weekly now. It's going to turn the corner, and it's closing below the 8. So that falling star is in place. 2 falling stars in a row. So the dollar's coming in. S&P's gained on its losses. Weekly charts show reversals, 2-bar reversals on Dow and S&P, as well as the NASDAQ has got a spending top and decision day. And JNUC just not holding up at all, so I don't know what to say about JNUC and OWL. It's not tradable. Anywho's, check out my weekly review. See if I can't get that up early today. I'll see you. Thanks, Maria. And whoever else is hanging out. I will see you later. I can find a stupid button.